People who's watching this right now has no idea the chaos that just happened.
Oh no, we're so calm.
Well, the people in the
Well, yeah,
Patreon,
they
that's
know.
why they got to get in that Patreon,
Yeah,
right, Keon?
Patreon saw all
See.
that shit.
I sent it to Tony today.
It was like what, 7
Forgot.
people in here?
Oh,
it was
yeah.
chaotic.
Brent was all the
A lot
roast
of
me
their
guys was just in
favorites.
here.
Yeah.
All deaf people was all just in here arguing loud. It was loud as hell in here, and like
Yeah.
7 different conversations going on.
Right.
Because I just found out.
Boo.
Me and Boo Capone, like our family members, are the same people.
Y'all related to each other?
No, not like that. But his niece, his blood niece, her mom is my auntie's best friend. So I watched his niece grow up. Like, you know what I mean? He was like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
that's
cool.
I know your auntie, blah, blah. So we just found out like his
y'all on
brother,
the other side of Wilshire.
his brother and
If y'all know Boo Capone,
my
like,
auntie
that's on
people.
the other side of Wilshire.
You know, my family was over there. Yeah. So,
I didn't know. I know they're from LA, but I didn't know exactly.
No, they from LA.
Oh, if you know Boo.
They from without how many LA. They from
If you know Boo, then
yeah. So my auntie and his niece, they best friends. So like
I'm sorry you related to Boo.
his niece, I'm not related to him at all. But we know the same people. So like his people like spend holidays and shit with us. Like
What's funny is this is not my story at all, but this is Brent's story. But he had said one time Boo Capone had got sick, was in the hospital, and he was like he went to go check on him. Brent was like, I'm here to see Boo Capone. And he was like, who? It was like, I just realized I don't know this nigga's name.
I don't
know his first name either.
That's
I don't know his
crazy.
name at
Think
all.
about it. I'm
His
like,
name is totally different. It's like Cedric Rogers or something like that.
I'm like, I don't know where to go here.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just come back.
I'll follow somebody else in red up there.
Yeah, dude.
how many people have you found out, especially y'all? Actually, you too. Actually,
Yeah.
how many people's names have y'all found out because of when you have to fill out paperwork?
BTs?
Yeah,
Well, he emailed
he told me his.
Yeah, he emailed me. I seen his whole name. I was like, you got to change this, bro. I still know what DC's is.
You don't?
I don't know Ron G's last name.
I do. I told you I'll be knowing a lot.
I
of
do.
shit.
I forgot though. I forgot what it
Um,
was, but yeah.
I don't know who.
You just threw me off with that. I was like, Ron G's name ain't Ron.
No,
name
his
is
first
Ron.
name
I
know, that's
but his
what I
last
said.
name.
It ain't G.
It ain't G. He don't tell people.
I don't know. Was it Sean G? His last name?
Yeah, I know his.
DC Curry. Don Curry.
I usually don't communicate with people that don't. I don't.
Cedric Entertainer. We don't even know what his last name is.
I do not know what his last name is.
We just accepted the entertainer.
Yeah,
I don't even know if it's Cedric.
right.
Right. It could be.
Jamie Foxx isn't Jamie.
Yeah.
Foxx.
Well, everybody we
Right,
know
right,
that Eric
right.
Bishop.
Yeah.
I usually don't communicate with people
I
that go
forgot
by
Sinbad's real name.
fake names.
Mhm.
I don't know Sinbad's real name.
I knew it. I can't think of it at the moment.
Man.
Earl.
No,
Was it?
it's not
No.
Earl.
Man.
He looked like an Earl.
He do look like Earl.
Hey, Earl.
Bernie Mac's name is not that. Obviously, it's like I
It's
think
Bernard McCullough,
it's like right,
something
right.
like that.
That's Bernie.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Bernie Mac.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
just you know.
Well, my name is not Dion Lack.
No, it is not. You are a fraud,
Yeah,
sir.
fraudulent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what yours was.
Where them kids
Roderick.
that's looking for
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Where them kids?
But
looking
I
for
forgot you
Roderick.
you told us on here though where that all that came from though.
My name is Roderick Dion Lacking.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So no one called me Roderick unless I went to school with him, because obviously it was the roll call.
yeah.
But my family, friends, my neighborhood, places I worked at, all
Rod
called me Dion.
Lacking.
And then by me playing football, everybody just shortened my last name to Lack.
Yeah.
So then that was my name all through high school, either Roderick or Lack. So when I came to LA, I was just like, I'm just gonna go with the names that I'm
Yeah. That makes sense.
happy with.
On all your government documents, it says Lacking Rod.
Come on, man. My kids watch a lot.
Because you do put the last
You
name.
put the last name first.
Lacking Rod.
Lacking Rod.
He's a Ken dog.
He's
I gotta
I've
leak it.
heard-
Gotta
I've heard-
I gotta leak it.
I know you've heard all of these things.
Mhm.
He's like,
And that's
yeah,
why this is the reason why I dropped the ing. I think somebody in this
Well,
live,
Lack Rod is the
somebody in this live was. I told the story. Somebody said, "Imagine having the last name Lacking, and you went with Lack, and you had King there the whole time." I said, "Shit, I never thought about that."
And they're using the king.
Damn.
You could have been. You went with Lack.
Dion King.
Oh no, Roderick King is too close to Rodney King.
Well, that's too close.
I went with Dion King.
Dion King is
Oh.
better.
Yeah,
But Dion
it sound
Lack
like,
works.
It sounds like Don King.
Sounds like
Donkey.
Don King.
Don-
Only
yeah.
in America.
Yeah.
Two
King's a
niggas you
solid
don't
last
want to be.
name.
Yeah.
Rodney King.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
That's a solid last name though. Kim like King, you be like, yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
What's up? And I call people that too. What's up, King?
I don't know. There's no Queen's last
Everybody I
names.
know with the last name Kings had a rough life.
Yeah.
Martin Luther, not Bernard.
Yeah.
Bernard
Bernard
King.
King.
Basketball
player for the Knicks. Last time they won a
Yep,
championship.
the last one to
Damn.
make them somebody.
Wow. So he,
With two bad knees. The big pads on his knees too. Big pads. Big pads.
volleyball
Hit
pads.
'em.
Gotta went and got it
That's when
done.
Patrick
think-
Ewing had
Them
those.
Patrick Ewing pads, bro.
Just
I
give
think
me
more
pillows.
basketball players should have the knee pads, man. I know it looks silly, man, but I promise you be happy following you on those knees.
They wearing the padding now, you just can't see it.
Yeah.
They wearing the
tights
all the
and
compression
stuff.
and stuff now
Yeah.
got like little
Mhm.
like padding and shit on it.
Like, ain't the same, but it's,
No, it ain't. Yeah, it ain't
it
the.
actually works better.
Them 90s and 80s pads, like even all the sports, like the football players' shoulder pads, it's like up here, bro.
Yeah, with the loose jack
And then
jerseys.
they had the thing right here,
Yeah.
like the padding back in the day
Yeah.
was huge.
Yeah.
The material just sucked. It was goose down padding.
But you wanted the big shoulder pads.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, because everybody wanted that look.
Well,
That-
unless
that
you were
look.
like a wide receiver. Or something
yeah,
like
but
that.
the linebackers and
Yeah. What they call it, the cowboy, the thing that kind of went up
Oh,
right
the
here.
little collar. Yeah.
that shit used to make. But I like when
Yeah.
The
you're
Bobby
on the opposite
Boucher.
end, when you saw a linebacker with that, you'd be like, this nigga's the real deal.
And he got the tin you can't see
visors?
his eyes.
Yeah, it was real. It was real, bro.
Always at the Bobby Boucher. You always have that.
Like
Yeah.
running backs who had visors, you'd be like, he
Mhm.
probably good as fuck.
Mhm.
I used to hate the kids who had the whole, and this is any sport,
Trash.
who had all the things, and you'd be like, who, your mama,
Yeah.
just making you look the part. Like,
Mhm.
you trash, bro.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I remember my dad hated it. Like, if it was a kid on our team, you out here with you got the sleeve, you got the, and you're trash.
I remember my running back in high school. He fumbled 3 times, and my coach took them those the thing the
Oh, the
shin
arm
guards.
guard. The arm
Shut
guard.
off!
The forearm guard.
At AAU games, we used to
Oh,
go
boy.
and we stopped this, but we used to watch the kid with the most gear. And then we realized, no, that's just a rich kid.
Yeah.
Let's look at the other kid with no socks
Yeah,
on.
right.
Out here.
Who
Right,
ashy?
right.
The ashy nigga gonna give you 40, nigga.
The one that
He
just
needs
put his
this.
jersey on when he got there
Yeah.
over his.
The ashy kid is a little musty. He about to
Yeah.
drop
He
35.
need this. He trying to get out the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the rich
Yeah.
kids, they be having all like my son's baseball games. My son be like, "Can I have this?" And I'd be like, "No."
Mm-hmm.
These kids got like, I mean, the oven mitts now that they running
Yeah.
with and all. I'm like, no.
It's so stupid.
It's
Just
like-
when you're sliding and shit like
Yeah,
that.
like
It's so
you
dumb.
getting calluses and scars. That's a part of sports.
Right.
Like,
Right.
yeah.
You're still healing. Your body
What
gonna
are you
heal
doing?
quickly.
I love the scars on my hands, bro. It's like, I've been in some shit.
Yeah, I
dog.
got stories for each of these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your skin keloids.
I got this.
Nah.
This one's from me being cheap. No bullshit.
Say more words.
No bullshit. I was in a church van,
Mm-hmm.
saw a quarter, and I was like, "Ooh, a quarter!" And whatever was underneath there, nigga sliced the shit out of me.
Mm.
And I got that quarter though.
Just let go of the cord, Keon.
It sliced the shit out of me. It left a scar.
I thought your story was going to teach you a lesson. It
Nah.
didn't teach you shit. He said, I got that
I
quarter,
just
dog.
more careful when I
Worth it.
reach for money. But I got it.
I got all these marks on the back of my hand from one time, man. I was playing football and I fell and I kind of slid. I remember I saw this dude's cleat coming down on my hand. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I swear, dog, he turned on purpose.
Yeah.
And just, my hand was so
Parade.
swollen, dog. It was a problem. I still played, bleeding hand and all.
You ever shook the hand of like a person who played like running back for like a long time? Like especially those in the league, they hands
Hey,
are
man.
thrashed, bro.
Mm.
Like terrible.
I seen some NBA hands that look crazy.
They big as
Because
hell.
they be breaking fingers and shit and never
Yeah.
getting them
I got a
properly
teammate, his
fixed.
shit still like this.
Evander Holyfield has the biggest, strongest hands I've ever shook, bro.
Yeah.
I felt like a bitch.
And he like, you hit people with these?
Bro, they were huge. And I get it. It's from the swelling, right? You do
Right.
it, but yo, his hands were crazy. And then just the heart, like they were just I said, man, fuck the gloves, dog.
right.
Woo!
Get slapped.
Woo!
That's how
Mhm.
OJ's hand felt.
Just
When I
Oh,
shook
yeah?
his hand. It was just big and like thick.
Mhm.
you just like, why?
What'd
This
you
finger-
do?
This finger got smashed in the door. My daughter did it, trying to be a hero, trying to You see the middle finger?
Mhm.
The one
Different
that's
yellow?
gray?
Yeah.
You might want to get that looked at.
It's been
Damn.
7-8 years, man.
Hey.
I
She
think
wanted
the
to
top
quit.
is zombie.
She wants trying to do what?
She wanted to be a big girl, and
Mm-hmm.
I got it. I said, "Open the door, baby, open the door."
Oh shit!
Look at his finger.
I saw it.
Yeah,
Show the camera that.
That thing is dead.
This the
Hey,
four is
yeah.
gray.
Trying to be sweet.
because you can't yank it out,
Baby,
it's in
baby.
there.
Wait, what kind of door was it?
A car door.
Oh, you was in the top? of it?
Yeah, because it was me trying to.
Oh, I
yeah,
got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Trying to be
'cause
the
if you
sweet
have a
How long
good
it take her to
man,
open it?
He,
Huh?
you
How
want
long
him
take
to
her to
close
open
the
it?
door for you.
She was like, "Huh? Like the
Yeah.
huh? Open the door. Open. Because you scare her. She's gonna run up on the other side of the car. I'm scared, Daddy. What are you trying to tell me to run? Open the door, baby. Open the door.
My fingers are in the door.
Hit that like button, baby. Hurry up. Baby, open the door, baby. We're having fun.
Full
You're
sweat.
scaring me, Daddy. What do you want me to calm down. Open the door.
So how long you think it was in there? Like realistically?
I would say about 4 seconds.
Okay.
Oh,
So
dog.
she jumped on him pretty fast.
She was like, "What?" She was like, she tried to open the door herself, but
Yeah.
it was locked. She's like,
What if you had the child locks on?
Oh,
To this day, you still be
that finger, he had to leave it.
it'd still be in there.
"Go get the key fob. Go get the key fob. Go in the front seat. Turn the car on."
Nah, you just have to amputate that mug. It's gone, sir.
That'd be crazy if that child lock was on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Who was in the Uber and the guy
that's
took
funny.
off? hey!
Yeah, like, open the door, sweetie. Open the door,
But this
sweetie.
nigga like this.
He said,
You don't see. You just text it.
I'm on
Text
my
the
next
driver.
one. Figures that voice. Yo, that's dumb. That's panic,
Yeah.
bro.
"Yeah, buddy."
That's funny, bro. Oh, trying to keep a calm face during that.
Because you don't want to scare the kid. I'd be like, "Oh."
I'm glad I haven't had one of those yet. Well,
I
I
slammed
hurt
my
or we
hand
hurt
in
each
the door.
other. I've done that, but I'm talking with the
It
kid.
didn't leave me
Like,
like that.
Yeah, I was in there for a while. I remember I had some crushed cans in the trash can, and I pulled it out, and I have a shirt on, and that mug sliced right here. And I just thought like something sharp was touching me.
Yeah.
So I was like, and then I, put it on my back, and I was like, and I seen
Damn.
blood, and to this day, it felt like I had like a
yeah, tetanus.
C-section.
All because you was being cheap. Collecting cans.
What?
Them cans
Collecting
back.
cans, baby. That's leave your scars.
Yeah. Do y'all recycle?
I mean, I just put it in the blue.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean?
I don't know if they do. They might. I just
Mhm.
put shit out.
I be
Yeah.
trying, but I'm like,
No, I have a separate
separation.
trash can for the, you know,
Yeah.
put it in there.
it's kind of hard to do it when you got a tight space and you like now I gotta have 2 trash cans and 2 access, and then people make you feel bad like you don't recycle.
I mean, get out my face.
All right.
I don't feel bad about shit.
Do you feel bad? Well, how do
I'm
you
not
feel,
the one making plastic containers. Get the hell out my face.
How do you feel about people going through your trash?
Yo. It's so funny you say that because this just became a thing. No, finish your story, please.
No, you can.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so so there's a trash can. You know about space. There's a trash can right in front of the loft.
Mhm.
So when I leave, I usually dump the trash and then go to my car. Right.
Mhm.
So I remember this one time, I'm walking to my car and I see this guy watching me like, and as soon as I went around into my parking lot, I kind of leaned back like this. He's like, and then I was like, what do I have in here? So I was like, hey. He said,
Yeah.
that's it. I was like, you can't do that, bro. It's public property now. bro.
Right. It's trash now, buddy.
Public property. And in my head, like, is it bills that I ain't tear up? Like, I was like, but he's not looking.
He's like, hey, Roderick Blacking, calm down. Settle down, buddy. All
I've already
right.
got your social. So I was like, hey. He said, bingo. He got a lot of bottles and cans in here.
I don't know if you guys are like me, but when I was a kid, I was a picky eater. I'll admit it. I don't look picky now, but back then I was. You couldn't put a pea nor lima bean on my plate. Everything was getting flipped over. Everything. My child was the same way, man. Me and Izzy done had mad standups at the dinner table. Like, we ain't leaving until you eat this. That's why I'm excited to introduce to you Beam Kids All-in-One Super Powder. It just launched. You need to get your hands on it today. It has more than 40 essential ingredients to fuel healthy growth, including greens, pre- and probiotics, fruits, and vitamins. And what's even better, it comes in a chocolate milk flavor kids love. Hey, no lie. I gave this to my kid. We filled it about 8 ounces of water. And I just looked at her face and she was like, which she always does. She was legit like this. I was like, oh, okay. You legit like it. Simply mix 1 scoop of Beams Kids with 8 ounces of water or milk. Shake, stir, or froth, and enjoy. Make a convenient addition to any meal or drink. We actually used a little frother thing, and it was bzzz. Izzy has a great time just watching it. Look at it. Spins like a tornado. Beam Kids is now available online at shopbeam.com/issues. Because you're listening to our show, you can take advantage of the limited time pricing up to 35% off. Come on, baby. Plus 2 free gifts using code ISSUES. Get your Beam Kids and your free gifts by heading over to shopbeam.com/issues. Enter the code ISSUES. That's shopbeam.com/issues. And use code ISSUES for the 35% off. No lie, my kid actually enjoyed it, man. And your kids will too.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Like I live up on the hill. It's the same people all the time. I'm like, damn, y'all came all the way up here. They get the cans out. I'd be mad that I didn't take the cans in, but they just hit every spot. I'm like, damn, they made a couple hundred in here.
It's not worth it to do the cans here to me because in Michigan, recycling is 10 cents.
So driving to Michigan.
Here's 5.
Here's everywhere else is 5, I think. So when I first came out here and thought about it, I was like, I ain't about to do all this for half the price.
Michigan and Maine is 10 cents.
Man.
I'm actually curious to know how much the recycling people get paid for them to actually do the work.
Oh, I don't know.
Because if we getting 10, they probably get at least like 75 cents.
No, I just think they're not spending the money to make a can. They just
All they do is blow it back up.
Yeah.
Or they melt it down and then do it again.
I don't know.
No matter what the color is.
I think the color melts off.
Yeah. But also, it's like it's like chewing gum in there, and like like people put trash in there. I think they just mixing it all together.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Melt it down. Take all the extra stuff off the top.
Yeah, we had our place. We had to wind up putting a whole fence gate up because people kept diving in there and leaving trash. I remember. Here's the thing, too, man. It's hard to argue with a homeless dude because he's digging in the trash, all right? But I was like, "Hey, man, you gotta clean this shit up." I was like, "It's enough. You gotta clean this shit up." I was like, "My apartment my building's right up here." I was like, "We smell that shit," and he's like, "Yeah, I always clean up after myself." I said, "That's the last thing that lady said." But every time I come back outside, there's a mess.
Right.
And he's like, "It's not me." I was like, what you gonna do though? You gonna go grab him?
Yeah, fight him.
Pull him out the trash.
He just mugs you with his
What if he was like, as you're saying it, he was like, I always clean up my shit. And you kept talking, he was just like,
what you gonna do? Huh?
and then just ran. No, but he scurried off. You're not gonna change it. And he's like,
on all fours.
We had to get an entire like thing set up. So now there's a gate code to just take out the trash.
Yeah.
Ridiculous,
It's crazy.
Ridiculous.
I seen a guy. You can tell your trash story?
no.
Yeah. You say you're not gonna tell it? No. Okay. I watched a guy like prepared to pitch a tick. Like he was about to shit in front of my building. I said, bro, please not right here, bro. Please. It was a great place because all he was doing wall sits.
Why were you so calm?
He was like,
Because
What if you saw him
my pants
suck
already
it
down.
back up? Like what if he was like, and he was like,
sorry, brother. I appreciate your concern. I get it.
I'll go take this down the road.
That's wild.
Oh.
Cause this is a little like gate that has it's like a perfect like impromptu toilet. It's like a gate that you sit on and it has like pipes in here, so he can sit on it and then shit
Right
and,
into the
yeah. So it's like a toilet, but so it's outside though. So I was like, bro, don't do this right here. Don't do this right here. I was like, it's like this.
Yeah, I go, no.
Scoop it up. Get in there. Yeah, man.
What if he had a bag? Like he put out like a Ralph's bag and he was
sat
like,
on it?
Yep, sat on it, was like, hey, I got you, but don't even worry about it.
Privacy, please.
Yeah, dude. He apologized.
Do I come to your bathroom?
Yeah.
Talk to
What
you.
is wild is like homeless people have their places where they shit at and pee at.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to, right?
and sometimes I said it to somebody, like, when does the crazy transition happen? Like, we're normal.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, you have thoughts to yourself, like, I should go to Ralph's after this. But then those thoughts come outside, like, you should go to Ralph's. I ain't got time to go to Ralph's, bro.
But are you assuming that all homeless people started off normal?
I shouldn't say homeless.
Because they didn't. Most people are on the street because of mental illness.
I went right to the extreme.
Drugs.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, and it's not all drugs. It's mental illness.
When people start talking to themselves,
Yeah.
you be like, how did it get there?
Here's my question: how come it's never happy thoughts? Like you always see this nigga down the street, but how come you never see somebody like skipping by themselves? And be like, who you with? My best friend Charles. Like, how come you never see that? How come no
be
thoughts?
homeless and be like, yeah, I'm happy.
But how come you never see like somebody who's like
because you're hungry.
It's always the crazy angry the devils.
Mm-hmm.
Like why is it? I've never seen or like even a conversation and they're just like you crazy man and they ain't talking to nobody,
saving
but it's a
people's
good
lives.
something.
Hey, I'll help you across the street. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, I never see that. It's
nobody-
always
because
evil.
they're butt naked. You're gonna be like, yeah, thanks for walking me across the street, buddy.
They just shat in front of Dion's house.
He's just got nothing but Cupid wings
got
on.
Yelled at.
Cupid wings.
It's evil. It's always evil. I'm like, I want to see that one person. Like, why is this? When it comes to like a schizophrenia or something like that, how come there's never like you only see happy leprechauns in the corner or whatever? Like, how come that's never a thing?
Yeah.
I wonder what it is. What's the imbalance that makes
Just
it
the
all bad
brokenness,
thoughts?
man.
I want to know how bad that dude had to shit that he didn't go to the back of your house. He just said,
Well, because Dion said it's a perfect
here
toilet.
in the front.
Yeah, it's a metal bar, and
So
it
he
has like
scoped it out before. It was like,
he
oh,
was like, this is where's that?
Yeah.
It's
prime
up under
time.
a tree. It's in the dark.
I watched a girl.
Chaz,
to
chill,
date.
man. Take it easy, bro.
Come on, man. My kids watch this.
I watched a girl who was. I used to date this girl.
Damn,
and
you was
her-
dating it too?
Hold
man?
on, and then her sister.
Sick.
Her sister battled schizophrenia.
Okay.
Okay, and so she was, like a little overweight, nothing crazy, very talented, like hip hop artist, very talented rapper. So she used to write with Teyana Taylor and stuff like that. So she had a promising career for a while, and then whatever happened, something happened. And part of it, I think, was probably when her mom passed. And then she started getting worse and getting worse. And then she was on this medication. And then she hated taking the medication because she was like, I don't feel like myself, blah, blah, blah. I feel like this. And she battled, like, you see when she's on the medication and then how she was when she was off the medication. And it was the two different people kind of thing, And so I don't know. I remember, like, it was diagnosed schizophrenia, but it's not like I'm this person and like I'm that person. But when she started going into the gym is when she started getting more normal. And they recommend, what I've seen most psychiatrists recommend you work on your body health-wise. It's go walk, exercise is the foundation for mental health. That's what they were saying. I think it's one of these studies I saw, something like that. But then, so now she doesn't take any medication or stuff like that at all. So I saw
And it's
her
been
being
bad now. Like,
no, I saw her be cool, and then I saw her the breakdown, and I saw her be like cool again, and she became like a personal trainer somewhere, something like that.
That's
So
wild. That's crazy.
yeah,
That's a great story.
but they recommend when like people start feeling depression, it's like you got to go get exercise and you
That's
got to
a
go
great-
start. That's the base.
That's a great nonprofit to start, like a homeless fitness place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
well,
know.
here's deodorant first and foremost, guys. Here's that.
I say this all the time. I don't know if this will work, and y'all can flush this idea out. Do y'all think it will work if it was a homeless city? As in, like, let's just imagine if, like, we remove all the people from Culver City. I know I'm picking a random city. It's like, come on out here, and all the homeless people are there. They have their own, like, restrooms, and people can drop off food there. And this is like the hub. So if somebody's homeless, like, they can go to this area and get taken care of, and then they have the rehabilitation to, like, clean them
aren't
up.
those called shelters?
Well, I'm talking about a whole city of it. So, like, if you see somebody in Santa Monica, you take them to the homeless city.
like a tiny house.
Like they
city?
did on The Wire?
So like a dog catcher, you would just see, hey, the homeless guy out here, get him.
I don't know
Like,
if
remember
that's
The
bad.
Wire when they made the city?
Different.
Well, they
You
have
know
a
what I
city
mean?
in
They-
Vegas that's filled with homeless people.
Yeah, it's called Vegas.
Well, outside of Vegas too. There's one.
Wasn't it like an underground
little
unsanctioned city?
yeah,
Yeah.
something
What
like that.
Dion is talking about is like, here, this is a dedicated
Amsterdam.
space just for you, right? For you guys to come in here. Because they have shelters and they have like those things that they're, but he's like, this is homeless town.
Right.
Where
Everybody's homeless.
everybody's homeless, but
in
but
their
it's
house.
this whole city's designed to get you back on track.
Right.
Right. I understand
You
that.
get
Just-
housed. get food.
Here's a job. Here's any kind of education. People who blah blah blah. I understand that. You said, do you think it will work?
I'm asking because there's a
because
bunch
who's paying for it? Is always the question.
Well, because they're scattered all around LA. And then wherever those little shelters at, you see homeless people kind of hub around there because they're waiting for the shelter, they're waiting for the food.
Yeah.
Something like if it's all in one area, it will clean up the city a lot. But also, all these people are getting help in the same location.
Somebody would just bomb that one place, and all the homeless are gone in one.
Yeah, who's paying for that help?
It's too many people.
There's too many people,
and they'd have to give a fuck.
Yeah.
Half these people are on the street is because people don't give
Then
a
you
fuck.
have homeless people migrating all over the world.
Yeah. Like and the reason why a lot of people are crazy because they used to have all these like mental health clinics, closed them all. People on the street.
Well, you got
So
a lot of
that's why a lot of them
veterans,
out there crazy.
A lot of mentally disabled.
Yeah, the city would never work because nobody gives a fuck. They wouldn't even be out there if people cared more.
Even if people cared, you just have to pay for it all.
Yeah.
like
There's
all
too
that
many
stuff.
people that will fake just so they could get free shit. They're
Well,
like, word, they got houses.
people
down
are
there?
paying for this, but I'm saying they're paying it in different like nonprofits around the city. Like mine was at my friend's house, and like
You're talking about millions. You're talking about a whole city. If you're
That's a
talking
lot
about
of
working
people.
out a whole city,
Right.
You're talking about millions of dollars, dog. And unless you're like one of these billionaires who would do it, but to have the city taxpayers, like we're talking about these cats, like that's
all these
not gonna happen.
nonprofits came together and said, "Hey, we're gonna be one big business. We're gonna."
Well, then what about the other nonprofit organizations?
What about
all your money's going into
diseases,
one
breast
place?
cancer?
At that point, it wouldn't be nonprofit for real.
Yeah.
So you
I
could-
know
Bad
they-
idea, Dion.
It's a great utopian idea.
It's a
it's
nice
just that it's
concept.
unrealistic.
Right.
and-
Yeah.
It was a great in a book.
Yeah.
Throw it up on, throw it up on
Funny,
the
great
there,
book.
there would be
It's a
a drug
great TV
dealer.
show.
There would be a drug dealer who's like, I gotta get in there and sell my,
Oh,
sell my
yeah.
product.
Oh,
I gotta
yeah.
get in there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta act like I'm crazy.
A free dope house?
Yeah, it was like, I got
Yeah.
all in one place. Oh man,
The Wire, they did it where everything was legal in
Yeah.
those few blocks.
Yeah.
It was like you can do whatever you want. I forgot what they called
It's like
it.
the red light
Amsterdam.
district.
Oh yeah, they called it
Yeah.
Amsterdam. Yeah.
They were supposed to do that in Portland.
What?
They were talking about doing that.
Have you been to Portland recently?
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I didn't get to that part.
They're dealing with a
It's
disease that they thought
disgusting.
got rid. Was it dysentery? Is that what it's called?
Oh, that's the one that
Oregon Trail. It's
yeah.
an old disease. It's coming back. Like
Portland,
40 people
gross,
have it
bro.
or something. I'm just
Wow.
like, bro. I mean, y'all seen
the
somebody?
one-
sexual just
No,
transmitted?
No. Somebody just passed away from measles in
Is
Texas.
that the one that
Wow.
you can't take food and you just? I think if this the same
To
one.
be honest, this is my first time ever hearing about it, so I'm learning as it
I had
kinda pops
something
up.
where I couldn't eat or drink food for like 3 days, or else it made you feel like you had to vomit.
You had norovirus.
Okay.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Stop.
That's
Sucking
that
random
one's a little
dicks out
different. But
there,
that one,
buddy.
A great diet.
No, you don't
to
get
me.
that from sucking dick.
Oral. What'd you
that's
say? It
what
was
it was-
oral disease, right?
No.
no
What'd you say?
Nora.
Nora disease.
Norovirus.
Oral virus.
Oral.
My bad, guys.
You got to stop sucking dick, Greg. Wait, what?
Craig said, I will not.
I got
That
something.
isn't what caused the sickness.
I got something during the pandemic that I didn't know existed because it rhymed and it sounded like 2 other diseases. So I got scabies.
Oh, you didn't have.
Yeah, I thought it
you a
was
pirate.
That's what I'm saying.
Scurvy.
Yeah, I thought scabies and
Yeah.
rabies. I was like, is this a combination of these 2 together? so
That
so-
sounds like STD.
yeah,
Scabies?
yeah, and it just
Kinda like
like,
one
it's
of the
just
little
like
things.
really like harboring like fleas.
Sounds dirty.
And yeah, it's
Yeah.
You was
it really like
dirty.
bed bugs. So and the thing is, I had to go. Let's go over.
Yeah,
So I got it
This is
from
5 years ago, Greg. Come on, man.
yeah, but you
I
get
took a
bed
shower since
bugs
then.
not in the bed. That's
He's like, I took a couple showers since
nasty ass lack.
last 5 years.
So I got it from a couch that a neighbor had throughout.
You took it.
And the thing is,
Nasty
it
nigga.
had a, so listen.
That's what he get.
He
You
threw
deserve
it out
that.
because it was infested.
It was
Yeah.
a dope ass. If I show you, like this mug is.
It was infested. That's why
Well,
he
I
threw it
didn't
out.
know.
The spots moved and
Yeah.
everything.
How long?
That's so cool. Look at this.
How long was it out there? before you
So
grabbed
so
it?
he was moving out. So he had a bunch of furniture out there. He had like shelves.
Did you talk to the guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
He said, "I'm moving out. You want any of this stuff?" I said, "I can't."
And the whole time he was like, "You sure you don't want none of this?" Dion, that counts
He
like
had,
that. Yeah, go ahead.
he had a sign that was in the
sign said, full of.
the sign was behind the pillow because he didn't want it to blow away
Mhm.
in the wind, so it was outside. So he had a sign tucked in the couch
Okay.
that said, "This couch has
Scabies.
Scabies."
Okay. So
Say,
when
do
did you
not
find
use-
that?
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
I had it as my editing chair during the pandemic, making mad money. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up. Then I was like, my back starting to itch, right? But I'm thinking my roommate
He had the good scurvies.
my business partner, his dog gave me fleas because he had just gave his dog some sort of like ointment. Like, yeah, my dog got fleas. I can't keep him here. So I went to the doctor. I said, hey, I need to get treated for these fleas because my business partner's dog has it. She's like, yeah, I don't think this is fleas. So it was like let's try something else. Like, see if it's bed bugs. No, it's not bed bugs. I was like, I am still itching. I don't know what this is. And scabies bubble up like really thick, like whelps. And it goes up under your skin and kind of like curves around. So if you put anything, it can't reach it. So a whole like month goes by.
They're just bites?
They just stay in your skin.
But it's an infection or it's like bite or it's like an
It's like
actual
little bugs.
They bury into your
lay
skin.
they're
eggs
little
in you.
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
They laid eggs in you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm
and
reading.
then-
Nasty ass host.
And then she my doctor said, I am so sorry. It is not scabies. I mean, it is not bed bugs. It is not fleas. You have scabies. And I was like, what? And I immediately thought rabies or scurvies. I was like, I thought it didn't exist.
Let me call my kids. It's over.
It's over. Hang myself. So you come on in here. We're gonna get you this treatment. It's like an oral thing and these pills and stuff. And that shit just, when I say that mug went away immediately. But man, when I tell you, I was like, how? No, so after I was like, I gotta get rid of this couch because I've been sitting here. So I lifted it up and it said, please do not take. And I said, this nigga, he warned me. And I was just sitting in it several times.
I wonder why he didn't do it like when he was moving out. He's like, what you doing all this stuff? Don't take
Well,
this
he
one.
wasn't out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he asked me one of his stuff. And I seen a bunch of furniture out there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that.
But I feel like when he said, do you want any of these stuff? Don't touch that couch, though. I feel like he should have.
Yeah.
Not that one, though.
Yeah.
That got scabies.
Yeah.
The fact that you didn't clean it before you used it.
You just
kinda-
spray anything?
That's kind of wild, too.
So here's the
Yeah,
brass
you
tacks.
run-
It was one of those ones that you can. It was a couch, but also you could take the top off and wash that. So it was like a little condom on the actual couch.
So you didn't do
okay.
that?
And you didn't
Yeah.
do that either.
I did that.
Oh.
Did you
But I
spray
didn't-
anything?
No.
Wait,
You
how
just
you
thought-
do
Wait, how do you
that?
take
You
that
didn't
and
see the
miss? Not,
sign.
yeah.
No.
He's
No.
lying.
You said
No.
He's
gotta
lying.
make
We called
sense.
him
No.
that quick.
No.
Okay.
So
Because we on the same,
Yeah,
yeah.
hold
Hold
on.
on.
no.
How can you take that off and not see the sign? You
Yeah.
put the sign underneath that?
No.
So what happened?
When I got
That nigga didn't watch that
I
shit.
did, you're right. I did. Damn it.
He took his shirt off, took his pants off.
We
laid
know
on
you
the
didn't
couch.
watch it. We know you didn't watch it.
Like, hold
We
on.
know you didn't watch it. Like,
Hey.
I'm glad. See,
we know
I'm
you
glad
didn't
you was
watch
on the
it.
same page, Keon. 'Cause I was like, hold on.
We know
Man,
you didn't
just-
watch it,
I
dog.
bet you nasty,
Hey,
man.
y'all niggas called me. Hey, Keon, chill out, yo. I'm about
He got a hard ass.
Don't bring that shit over
Hey,
here.
brother.
Don't bring that shit over
took that
here.
nasty
Hey,
ass
time
off,
out,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Man,
God,
I caught me in
bro.
the lie, Keon.
Wait, don't forget your water jug. Don't forget your water
I like to
jug,
call the lie,
man.
man.
You
Whoever
see,
out there, tell them they can pop in.
Oh,
you see,
man.
dog.
That's hella
That's
funny, bro.
blatant. I
was
have
like,
kids. I was like, hold
When
on.
you how you
I
take
knew
the
he was
top
gonna
off?
leave too.
You said you
You gotta
Oh
leave on
my
that one.
God, bro.
So
That's
you watched
funny
it? Yeah, I
as
took
fuck.
the cover off.
I'm
I've
like,
never
you
heard
did
of
it.
it.
So
Never.
where was the sign?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a second.
As soon as you
Why?
said, I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, time out.
What was the sign?
He's like, yeah, you watched it? Yeah.
Definitely.
Nigga didn't watch
He
shit,
didn't
Man,
bro.
watch the damn
You
thing.
just took your shirt off and laid back on some street furniture.
Street furniture, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy as hell.
I'm like, you gotta hose that thing down, dog.
Then he
Like,
made up a lie. No, I had one of them covers on it. Wait, hold on. So,
That's impossible. It's impossible, bro.
like, you didn't even run the carpet cleaner over
Lysol, nothing.
I said, needed to spray the Lysol.
The Lysol. That's the minimum.
Yeah, you take everything off.
it? Yeah, I did wash it. I washed it.
That's so funny.
Before that thing would have made in my house, all that shit would have been off. Yeah, you gotta see what's in there.
You got to steam clean it.
Shit on the bottom of it.
Damn,
baby.
Nasty, like just shirtless on
La-
street furniture.
on street furniture, bro.
I don't know why I got this rash.
Oh my God, that is funny as fuck, man.
It's that time of the year, man, to go and get your sexy on. It's that time. Man, the winter's coming down. It's time to get your body right. You know how I do that with Factor. Sure, you're going to say, Chaz? Yeah, I've never done that, but I did one time. You know what I did? I did it with Factor. That's actually no lie. I actually did it with Factor. For those that don't know, man, Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved, ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes so you can feel right and feel great no matter what life throws at you. I like Factor. Factor's already seasoned, it's already portioned off. You ain't got to cook it yourself. You pop it in the microwave, you keep it in your bag, keep it in a little hot bag, and you're ready to go. No matter what, Factor's always ready to go. I appreciate that. Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared for any activity, busy lifestyle. With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on a menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Factor can help you feel best all day with wholesome smoothies, breakfast, grab-and-go snacks, and more add-ons. The little smoothies be fire, man. If y'all don't know, the little smoothies be fire. Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat with Factor. Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. Man, come on. 50% off your first box plus free shipping? Oh, man, come on, man. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. You can't go to the grocery store. There's not a grocery store out there that says, come in here and get half off the food. There's not one. Show me one. There's not. But Factor's doing it for you, man. Do yourself a favor. Get Factor.
I'm just on Wikipedia, but there's a picture of it. Like it crusted up on somebody that had AIDS.
God. Someone who had AIDS?
It looks like they
You
got
gotta pick a
zombie
struggle.
hands.
You can't have all that.
What is this
shit.
like?
Not to laugh at
if
them
you're
with AIDS with
immune
scurvy.
compromised, it's easy for it to take over like a lot worse. That's what they were saying.
I'm wondering what neighborhood Dion lives in that he feels so
Downtown LA.
comfortable walking around shirtless.
Downtown LA is not the
Downtown
spot.
LA, I'm not taking furniture from downtown
Hell
LA. That's
yeah.
disgusting.
You just said a dude shit outside the front of
Right.
your house.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
He was laid up on that couch before Dion was.
He was having a good time on that couch, unwashed, shirtless. That's a bold move. That's a reckless ass, bold ass move. I couldn't.
I might have lied about it too if I was him. I'm like, no,
I mean,
no.
I get the lie, but
Because you don't want to be like, yeah, I'm gross.
yeah, I'm ridiculous.
I'm super
Just
gross
straight
guy.
off the
Pretty.
street.
I feel like that's for some reason it's just. Oh yeah, I saw this on the street and I just grabbed it and be like, what?
no, you gotta clean
Hell
it.
no.
That's-
Never had bed bugs. That shit feels like it'd be traumatizing.
I never had it before, but I know people who have. You gotta bag up all your shit and do all that good stuff.
I'm
And
gonna do
I'm
this
like,
real
he
quick.
had a woman in the house too, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. I was
uh-uh.
gonna say because somebody got to give him some sort of common sense to be like, you can't.
That's the problem, is that a lot of common sense you lose when you don't have a woman in the house. Because women just be like, oh, we got to do this. And you got to be like, oh, okay. I didn't oh, okay, I didn't think about
Just
that.
brought it off street. It's good.
oh, okay. Because I'm like, I'm not to do all this extra shit. And women be like, no, we going. You're like, oh, all right, I didn't want to hear this shit. That's how women get a lot of shit done. Because you don't want to hear the BS. All right, she's going to keep on complaining about this. Let me just do this shit real quick. That's how you get stuff. Listen, we're here at Daddy Issues. We are actually going to be making a Daddy Issues book. Okay? We are making a Daddy Issues book with your favorite daddies and the best advice that we have. So what we're going to have people do is send in the questions you want to hear answered. And we will answer them in the book. And if your question's good enough and it makes it, we'll give you a shout out. If you want to be anonymous, that's more than fine.
Where are they sending these questions?
Right on the
to?
YouTube comments channel, man. You can do that. You can put it in the whatever podcast app you listen to. You can put it in the comments there. I'll be in there. So you can I don't know if there's anywhere else. I don't want y'all emailing me a bunch of shit. You can DM me. You can DM questions, okay? And we'll be and me, Craig, DC, Keon, and Tony Baker. We will all be answering the questions. There'll be an audio thing eventually as well. So if you have questions about being a father, if you have questions about co-parenting, all that other stuff, boys to girls.
And please don't ask, where's Tony?
Yeah, Tony will be in the book, but he will not be here. But he's a part of the book. All right? So that's what's happening. So please, 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 if you have questions, thoughts, concerns, anything you guys want to put it in there and we'll answer your questions, man, in the dope book.
Well, if
Were you
there's
doing this the whole time? How did you post
There's an
this?
audio
scheduled
version.
Oh.
It'll probably be our voices, right?
Yeah, we'll be all voices. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll come in and we'll answer the questions. And the audio version will probably just be like one big ass podcast anyway. So it'd be a good time. So yeah, man, that's the next move that we're gonna do to help all you new parents, old parents, parents who regret having kids. Some of y'all out there who regret having them.
Sometimes it's just about showing up.
Sometimes it's about
Angry or not. Sometimes it's...
We're talking about that. Showing up matters, man.
Yeah, I don't think dudes bounce off I don't think dudes bounce off ideas off each other enough when it comes to serious shit. Like to call you, like dudes, if they vent about their girl, hey, nigga, tell me if I'm tripping. They'll do that type of shit. But I'm talking about like a real, hey, bro, my son, yeah, what would you do in this? I don't feel like dudes do that enough.
I feel like, yeah, for that, I don't think it's like, I think dudes disappear when they feel like a shame, like a divorce or something like that. Dudes don't communicate enough when they're going through something stressful. If I had an issue with my kid or something like that, I would definitely be like, hey, because I asked Dion stuff like, hey, when your daughter was 6, or DC, when your daughter was like a kid, blah, 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 blah. But if it was like, I think most dudes don't ask stuff like relationship stuff or something they're struggling with. That's when they go silent. Because we be like, dang, I never knew there was.
Yeah.
They were going through
Why do you think that is?
It got
one aspect, pride. And I also think that like, a lot of dudes, because I do it all the time, and I'll be like, well, if I'm stressed about something, or I'm feeling something, I'll try to internalize it and be like, all right, let me figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me think, let me go try to meditate. You're trying to figure out your own stuff. Or part of it also, I'm like, I don't ever want to, even though I know you're not burdening somebody, but it's like, I don't want to tell nobody this dumb shit. And it's also probably you don't want to let people in some things too. I'm like, even if you do trust them and stuff, you're like, I think it's a lot of different dudes. A lot of it just leads back to pride to me.
I think. Sorry, go ahead.
With me, is the basketball dads. They tend to open up more and discuss stuff like that. One dude was going through a divorce. Another dude had cancer. Another dude was going through dating a new girl while coming to the Suns games. Well, just breaking up with the old girlfriend.
Yeah.
So all those things would become conversations. With regular friends, nah. But I guess that was like group therapy.
Yeah. I think it's harder where it's like your closer friends for some reason. Also, everybody knows now. If I have a problem with my girl and I tell y'all, and it's like, oh, now we're all in here now.
It came out weird too. You know what? Sometimes it was the wives pushing it for the people who did have wives. Like, don't let him drink. He got cancer at the time. Like, what? Okay. So you want to talk about this?
Nobody know.
Yeah, no. I think part of it, and I didn't think about it until you said it right now. He's like, I don't want to bother nobody with this dumb shit. Like, we be thinking shit is dumb. Like, why am I fussing about this little ass? But it's not lit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who says it's little?
About cancer. I gotta take the trash.
Yeah, I think dudes walk around a lot of times thinking, this ain't a big enough deal to bother anybody with.
Right. But I remember when Tony got his appendix out, and I took him to the hospital. He was like, he didn't want no one to know. And then he woke up, Keenan was in there, and DC had came by. He was like, what you told? Like, yeah, nigga. Like, yeah. You got a whole organ removed.
Right.
Like, what are we talking? You're down for 3 days. Where's Tony? You disappeared for 3 days. Like, yeah, cats have questions, man. And it's like, but you also, because then of course he's like, yeah, I appreciate people being there. Like, you appreciate the love and support. But at the same time, man, them years ago when I got arrested, I told Tony, they don't tell nobody. Like, nigga, I needed help. I was in jail.
I do. I agree with Chaz. It's probably like a pride thing, but it's also the seriousness in community where like a lot of guys will like, your friends, your people. So it's like, how serious will they take this if you come at it in a certain way? So if you coming at you have a serious relationship issue, if you come at, man, tell me if I'm tripping. Right. Or it's like, well, now they more likely to be like, man, we on some BS or whatever. If you come to him and be like, bro, I we got some shit going on. I need some advice. But you also got to know if this person takes like that kind of shit serious too.
Yeah. And
I think a lot of times that's what it really is like, it's hard to gauge like how cool some people are, especially men, like how cool your friends are, or whatever. Or just in general, where it's like, yeah, does this person know like your real name? Like we were just talking about, like, you would be around somebody who's like, damn, you don't even know your boy name. We've been cool for how many years? It's like how cool y'all really are. And then that plays a factor in if you're gonna tell somebody something, because it's like, personally, it's like we cool, but not to that degree.
With me, I'd rather tell a stranger.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Because with friends, sometimes they bring that shit up or they become over helpful. Like, oh man, that appendix still going to like, yeah.
That's why I hold stuff, and it's not. I don't like people being overly concerned, and my friends know that. Like all my friends know that. Like I don't like because.
You raised the stress levels to me.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm chilling. You're panicking more than I am.
You still shitting blood.
Like, dude, relax. Like, so I don't like people being overly concerned about me. Like, it bothers me. It makes me very uncomfortable. Yeah. I'm like, okay, relax. Like, I was just letting you know, but I'm handling it. It's fine, And if I come to you for help, but we don't have to,
I don't
make
want
this.
I don't want
Yeah.
the text of all the natural shit you seen
Yeah,
on YouTube
I don't
to help fix my problem. If you real
relax.
peppermint oil.
Relax. I don't. Yeah, I people just jump in too hard for me, and I'll be like, hey, I was just saying. I just need to work on this.
You got
swing.
You got to go find one of these old men who's lonely walking in the grocery store at 9 a.m. and they'll just come up looking for anybody. To, hey, young man, how you doing? yeah, we're going through it. Oh, he'll give you all the advice. We've been married for 68 years. Let me tell you how to get past
It was the
this.
old rundown bar with a pool table in it. Always was the right spot.
Old men get the best advice though because they to the point real fast.
Yeah, and they've been through it.
But they're
blah, blah,
very
blah.
they have a very calming energy about them. Because they've been through it all.
I know.
Yeah, so they're very like I used to love talking to Papa because he was very like, hey man, blah blah, like, when I was having the first baby or whatever, and we talking about finance and stuff like that. He's like, man, you ain't gotta do nothing for your kids but love them.
I used to get
That was his advice.
That's like, so I should leave their mama.
You just gotta,
oh yeah.
you just gotta love them.
There's
You
two
just love 'em.
things
You'll
I
figure it
always
out.
got to hear. It's cheaper to keep them, and there ain't no price on happiness. Those are two conflicted things. I used to get that all the time.
I guess it depends where you're at in your life. Because I say this all the time. A lot of people just stay together because they can't afford to leave, right? It's like I say broke people stay married. Rich people can't
I say broke people stay married, and people who, you talk a lot of shit when you are single and out in the world, right? And then you get with this person for a long time, and when you're looking out there in the world again, you're like, nigga, I'll just hang. Like, I understand so much more now why people stay through hard times, infidelity. Like, I used to be like, why don't you just leave? And now I'd be like, I ain't going back out there, bro. It looks like shit out there.
The war zone done changed.
Yeah, and I'm like, at least with this person, we have this one thing we can fix. Like with you, I got to learn a whole nother person, learn your fucking trauma, I'm not doing that again. Like that, it looks terrible.
I feel really bad if me and you ever split because I hate caring. I hate caring, and I have to make myself give a shit about shit I don't give a shit about, and it burns me up to have to pretend this thing that I think is so small is important because it's important to you, bothers the shit out of me. I go like, I don't give a fuck about this. I have 100,000 things to do. Now we have to push pause because I have to, this over here, this little thing that's going to take me 2 seconds is worth talking about. All right. This is the same thing every time because I don't give a fuck. That's why we have the same conversation about it because I don't give a fuck. But now I have to give a fuck.
Yeah.
That bothers me. I feel bad for the next
But you're
person
willing to do it because you love. That's what I'm saying.
Because I'm already here. Had I started,
exactly, and so that's what I'm saying.
So I regret giving a fuck the first time. It's been a dick.
Like,
he's so stubborn. Yeah, I'm a stubborn dick. Big fucking deal. Stay with me.
I wouldn't
or
be
leave.
good to date. I wouldn't be good to date if I went back out because I only care, about her and the kids and stuff because I love them.
Again.
Yeah, if I go back out there, you don't provide nothing enough for me to give a fuck. So you can when you vent to me, I listen to her. Because she gave me 2 kids. I listen to these boys. These are my kids. If I was back single, nigga, any little thing, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face with this shit. Like, I do not care. I don't care.
Sometimes that's fun, though.
The other stuff.
Right now, y'all are novel readers, and I'm in the comic book.
Yeah, I'm like,
that was good.
Nah, I'm like, I'm
that
out.
Was good.
Yeah.
You're like, I know this story.
I couldn't deal with any. Why didn't you call me? Because I didn't want to. Like, move.
Hey, I go like, I'm not the guy for you.
No,
I'm not the guy
not.
for you. You don't have enough patience to deal with I'm going to be super selfish. I'm done giving a shit.
Yeah, we can. I go back to how we can smash. But anything else, not my job.
Hey, you didn't text me for 2 days. You weren't on my mind.
Yeah,
I did not think of you.
And if you have a problem with it, then just go on.
You can go. You should go find someone else who gives a shit.
Yeah.
Because I give none. I'm done.
Done.
Retired.
And low key, I still got to give a shit about these other ones. Even though we're not together, I still got to give a shit.
Man.
With you, no. I don't have the capacity.
Giving a shit is exhausting, nigga.
I'm bro. So I'm never, I tell, I've said it before. Me and Cotty be like, well, I'll move into a different room and then maybe we can figure it out later. But where are we going?
Yeah.
Where are we going? I'm not doing that shit again.
Yeah, I don't think I could do the other shit again. I don't need to hear the same story 5 times.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a new story. You'll figure it out.
I can't
Keep
care.
moving.
Because eventually they be wanting you to care, and I can't.
Right now, I could be like, Your mom got cancer. That's tough. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
If I'm if I'm with somebody, their mom get cancer, I'm like, damn, what are we gonna do?
Right.
Fuck, we got.
But you just spent all this time caring. That's why you're already in it.
If I spend all this time, like I love Yo's mom, right? Something happened to her. That's our mom. I'm concerned. This new chick, your mom. You should go do that. You want to go? I don't know.
I gotta go back to Florida. Okay.
Well, and then you think I want to come visit your fucking family for the holidays? I don't give a shit about your family and the holiday traditions. No. I'm not about to wear these fucking pajamas that match. Nope. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm not doing it.
Call it the day after New Year's.
I'd be like, matter of fact, go get a boyfriend. Let me be the side.
Yeah, I don't want to do
none of this shit.
Everybody forgets how good the first is. Everybody wants to worry about the 31st. Call me after.
Man, I'll be like, I do not care.
I can put all those out there that I judged for years for staying. I get it. I get it. I'm like, fuck that. Just reading like social media exhausts me. Mm-hmm. Seeing what people are going or dealing. I'm like, nigga, why y'all doing this?
Well, that's the scary part. Now that you know these are the people out there. I had this. We hid from social media for so long and all that. Now anybody
because the good ones don't be out there saying dumb shit. They be tucked in somewhere.
So, shut the fuck up and be quiet because they know, hey, I'm good.
All the ones with senses, you got to go find them somewhere.
They watch the shit show.
They watch the shit show too. That's why they tucked in inside.
People would be talking. I'd be
then
like,
I can't trust nobody that says they don't have an Instagram.
I would love that actually.
You're married or some crazy dude's looking for us now.
Looking for us?
Yeah, because he's been following you. You just think Instagram style.
That's a scary thing also, bro. You don't know if somebody's really single or not. You always have to ask, are you like really, really single or like somebody gonna come looking for me? So like what version? Does he know you guys are separated?
Right.
Because I don't need this.
And just keep it straight up.
And if he knows you're here, this is creepy now.
Yeah. And I'm out.
No, he knows he's waiting in the car. Oh God, this is creepy.
I say this all the time, man, to men and women, yo. Be straight up. If you want to deal with multiple people, you'll be surprised how many people will be down. Yeah. You'll be surprised at how many women will be okay being on the roster.
Right. You're going to get scabies, but he'll be all right, though.
You got to have that agreement. It's like,
we're going to do this. Dion ain't in these streets. He was like, yeah, the streets, come on.
Dion's getting scabies all over.
We don't need to wash you off.
How many women... he's like, hey, girl, you can shit inside. What are you doing?
I got right in that corner in the house.
Disgusting.
Oh, lack.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was gross.
Ever since he came over here, my eye been itching, man.
He deserved those scabies. I hate to say it.
I really wonder how many. If anybody left Dion's house itching, maybe.
I'm sure he had other people sit on that couch.
I gotta think
about it. I'm gonna look at your old Lacaroni.
He said 2020, which was before we started. So I'm like, I should be safe.
He might have been lying about the date, Chaz. He might still have the couch.
I'm wondering because there's a big ass couch over there. This got couches worn. Like couch has been there too long. It's all sunken in. Like, it's time for a new one, man.
Yeah, don't just put a hard slat under it. Some people put that wood thing under so that one seat, like
could you just put new cushions in there though?
Yeah,
you can.
I never thought about that. People go get a whole new couches.
Well, sometimes it could be new cushions, or it could be that part like when you take the cushions out, it's that
the spring.
Well, people usually get a whole new couch just because it's like you have to. Yeah, the spring is fucked or re-scotch guard all. It's like I'm just buying another one, man.
Reupholster. I bet you that shit is mad easy and cheap to do.
It is, and I know at all our furniture we get one free cleaning. Like they come through one time, so we just wait for shit to get disgusting and then be like, all right. Come knock this out. Come make this.
Furniture places got good warranty.
Yeah, come make this new again.
I forgot what one of those.
I think we did.
If you knew how to reupholster yourself, it would be pretty cheap.
It has to be.
Yeah. To get it done.
I don't know what that means.
We have all the cleaning supplies that came with in a book and a movie to watch and all that to show you how to do it.
What is reupholstering? What is that?
They usually take all the foam out, take all the leather off, put new foam in, put new leather on.
So it kind of becomes a brand new couch.
Yes,
essentially. Yeah.
Except for the
you keep the housing of it.
That's a good deal. If you like your couch,
yeah.
Couch is expensive.
Hell yeah,
they are. But it's like I'll never forget this when I was this is back when I was doing the Cutco knives, right?
And selling door to door or something.
Nah, I got in the houses. Eventually, you start making an appointment, baby. I was cleaning up. But I remember him, at the time I'm 22, 23, whatever.
Mhm.
And we looking at the price of these knives, like this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Like who's gonna
It
do
was like
this?
$800 or something, wasn't it?
It's like thousands.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
But,
I bought one of them dumb things off my brother.
He was like, you guys, 20 somethings think of money in terms of 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Adults think in terms of hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
So they're looking at it like, oh, $200 a month.
Mhm.
That's and so when he said that, then when I became an adult, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So like when he's saying couch expenses, I'm like, maybe like 1,000. So that's like 5 payments of you know what I mean? Like I'm thinking of it in hundreds. Like you think differently. And when I was buying all my furniture for my house the first time, I was just like, I understand what do you mean
Yeah.
fridges and all that. I get it. Like,
I break everything down per day. I go like
I do that too.
whatever my phone is, my car. I go like, okay, so since this is $50 per day, I go, is this worth that per day? Is this worth this per day? Especially when I look at like even my mattress, I was like, well, you're on this thing multiple times per day, right? So that's how I look at like even when I spend on something, because I always feel
usage.
Like, I look at usage and like you want to get the best that you can afford, and especially like my phone, I go like, it's got to be top notch. My car, I'm in that piece every single day for hours, So you do want stuff that's like, hey, it has something rickety.
Quality.
You want something quality if you use it often. There's some things I don't care about. Some things I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll get the cheap version of that.
Like my sunglasses, I ain't spending more than $10.
Yeah, no,
like,
you gonna lose them.
Yeah.
You gonna lose them.
I'm gonna lose them. I'm sit on them, break them. I don't care.
You gonna lose
But like even with those knives, I was like, these prices are outrageous.
Yeah.
I was selling those in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Still got them.
Yeah.
Still, and you send them in for free. They get resharp. So it was like,
I can send that shit back.
yeah, send it back. They give you brand new ones for the rest of your life.
Yeah, because
so it's like, so if you think about it,
because they don't cost shit.
Yeah, if you spend the $1,500,
yeah,
but you got those for 60 years, it's like, well, nigga, that's a win.
Do you think this is very off topic? Do you think you could have been like a swordsmith or a blacksmith back in those days? Because I was like, I wonder who makes those things now, like making those knives. Like these were like swordsmiths and blacksmiths, and when you had to like literally do everything. But I always think about like what job I would have had if I was in these.
I think we would just did whatever. Just like now we have to figure it out.
I don't like horses like that.
I don't think blacksmith did with horses. You made metals.
They did, but they don't.
I think you make them, but I think
in all the movies, the blacksmith made the horseshoe and put it on.
I don't think that's the same job. I think
the
blacksmith makes all the metal.
Makes swords as well.
We're making shields. We're making.
A blacksmith is.
You can just be like, we don't do horseshoes. We don't do horseshoes.
They work.
You need a shield. You need a sword. We got you. We don't do horseshoes here.
That don't hurt the horse. You be
Bartholomew down the street.
I just don't like horses.
But don't you watch this stuff? Isn't that your little?
Yeah, I'm not around them.
Yeah. I get that.
To be like, put your foot up. Like, man, what the hell?
You might have been in there like, ooh, this is great. It seems like
clean the shit out your
shoe.
shoe.
It seems like it would be terrible. I always wonder, would I be like, you could be one of the bakers, right? You'd be a good cook in the medieval times.
I think I'd have been bigger.
Keon's Bakery right there. Your name would have been Baker, so what they would have done.
My mom, yeah.
You'd have been Keon the Baker.
I would have been an insurance salesman.
In the medieval times?
They didn't have insurance back then.
Somebody had insurance.
I doubt it.
Dragon come through, burn your shit up. Who you gonna call?
They had gestures and stuff. They had comedians, kind of.
Yeah, but I saw those things. If you weren't funny, they take it off with this. Yeah. Feed them to the lions.
It's like that sometimes now.
You do something too crazy. It's witch. It's over.
Yeah.
I would have loved to be a cook back then.
You
didn't have no seasonings.
Yeah, they did.
Salt.
They seasoned with fruits and vegetables back then.
The big seasoning was salt.
They seasoned how they were supposed to back then.
I want it done in Europe though. I don't want to be there. That food always seemed bland. I was like, that looks like the worst. England looks like the worst food place I've ever seen.
Today, from what I see, it looks awful. Yeah. Awful.
I saw Keith Lee do his show. I was
like, man, I don't know what they doing over there.
No damn bean sandwich.
Well, I only watched the first day he was there, and he was like, "This is like just from the hotel or whatever." But he ate something that was like a blood something.
Yeah.
I was like,
blood sausage.
I ate blood sausage once by
bangers
accident.
And mash.
I thought blood sausage was just a cute name for like some kind of red sausage.
Yeah,
it was really coagulated. Who that? It was really coagulated blood in a casing.
Woman.
Yeah, pork blood.
Oh, dog. I was like, when I bit it, I was like,
wait, what is it?
Yeah,
listen,
it's actually blood in there, yes.
I thought it was just a red, like a devil sausage or something like that, right? So I was like, oh yeah, let me try one of these blood sausages, right? And then I would have thought that you would really make a sausage out of blood. It is coagulated blood.
Why?
And then they put it in the casing and then they cook it.
Why?
So then when I ate it, I was like, I said, hey, dog. I said, hey, is this really blood? He was like, yeah. I said, this is real blood. He was like, this is pig blood. I was like, wait, what? He was like, yeah, they let it go. And I was like,
why would you do that?
It's a pretty popular dish in a lot of countries. But
the one I had was Argentinian. And I guess if you're poor, right? I guess if you're poor, it's a little bit of like actual pork, but most of it is actually blood. And I guess if you're poor and you have nothing, you find ways to.
I get that, but
however, I have money, and I was never ever. I couldn't believe it, dog. I was so like shook. I thought it was gonna be like a spicy something. I said, "Ain't no way it's blood in here. You cook shit so there won't be blood in there."
Like, God damn it, we said blood.
I know, but I would have just thought that meant spicy or something. Like I didn't.
We didn't say spicy sausage. We said blood.
That's crazy.
I took one bite and tasted blood, bro.
That's gross.
I said, "This is blood."
He's like, "Yeah."
They're like, "Yeah."
I said, "Why didn't you tell me that? It says it in the name."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dog, I was pissed, bro. It ruined everything. I couldn't try the other sausage. I was like, it was like a 3 trial thing.
Nah, you got the sampler?
I was like, let me try that blood sausage, man. Let me
get 3 glizzies.
Nigga, what's up? Come on in, bro.
Come on in, bro.
Come on in,
Brody in the building.
Yeah, Brandon Brody in the house.
Yeah,
what's up, fathers?
Man.
What's up, man?
What's up, dads?
How's your kid now?
Your son
My kid is 10, man.
right?
He just turned 10, dog.
boy.
Turned 10 on February 12th, bro. He is a giant, man.
Too young for the sex talk.
I don't think so. And there's things that are kind of hinting that he kind of knows, like he knows what's going on. I think he knows some
It's about that
things.
time for that
Like,
talk.
Little Mermaid, Dad. Gonna have that talk, man.
You know, fins,
Real
baby.
soon. My dad had to talk with me at a super young age too. Probably an inappropriate age. Maybe it was like 2nd or 3rd grade. You know.
No, that's
And-
about the time.
What was the talk like? What do you say?
Well, it started like this. I was watching that movie, Look Who's Talking. You ever seen that movie, Look Who's Talking? If you remember the opening credits, they're playing the Beach Boys. Dun, 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 I get around, I get around. And they're showing sperm
Right.
going to the egg.
Yeah.
So when the sperm hit the egg, all this electricity starts going off. So I said to my dad, what are those blue powers? And at that point, my dad said, I think I got to give him the talk. Explain it to me. Made no goddamn sense because I was like, vagina. You don't know vagina has a whole underside. At that point, you just think women. It's just like a slit.
Yeah, there's
you know,
nothing
you don't-
in there.
You don't know there's a whole.
They don't have a penis.
Yeah,
There's a whole
reproductive system.
chamber. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, wait, how do they even fit it into the pee hole? You know, because you're not understanding that the pee. There's a whole thing.
Right.
So he explained that to me. And then there's another movie I watched. It was called Inkwell with Lorenz Tate. Old movie called Inkwell. In that movie, there's a part where the guys are in a boat or something, and he says like, yeah, if you want to make the girl happy, you got to pluck it like a guitar string. You got to pluck the clit like a guitar string. I took this to my 2nd grade lunch table. I told everyone, all the fellas, hey, y'all want to make them happy? You got to pluck the thing like a guitar string. Pluck the clit like a guitar string.
Nice.
I was in art class and I got called out of art class. And they said that they asked me what kind of inappropriate talk was I having at the table, and I started crying immediately. You know, I was shook. I couldn't believe it.
All the light
And
skin.
I was so light skinned, bro. Like, I mean, I was super draking it. And like, I was just so scared and everything. Because they said they would tell my parents and everything. My parents had to come to school. And I went back to art class after that. And then they called out Evelyn Reyes. Yes, if you're watching this right now, Evelyn Reyes. And I realized she was the fucking snitch. She told her dad that I said these things, you know. Fortunately, my mom came in. My dad defended. He was like, yeah, you know, I'm very honest with my son. I tell him about the beauty of life, and you know, he PC'd. He what do you call it? A fixer? He was the fixer, man. Like, he made it sound like because like why should a 2nd grader know what a clit? I still didn't know what a clit was.
Right.
We used to call it a clit.
And a lot of
I still don't know what it is.
a lot of people still don't know. Yeah. And I just knew that if you plucked it like a guitar string, it'd make women happy.
That's the lesson you took your whole life.
My whole life, man. So, you know, if you ever see me strumming,
That's only if you know how to play guitar.
you got to
Play guitar.
Yeah.
You must have been the coolest kid at school all day. They're like, man, Brody said you just gotta strum it like a guitar.
I felt like that, bro, because it was really like, hey,
They see
I
you
know
in the
y'all
hallway.
talking about cartoons right now, but I got some real stuff to talk, real business. All right.
Yeah, Raphael's cool, but he don't pluck it like a guitar.
He don't plug it like a guitar. Yeah.
What's the talk you gonna have with your son? How you gonna do it?
Whew, man.
Beat it up like Rampage.
Yeah. I'm gonna put on hip hop honeys, you know. Nah, I think the way I would honestly tell him is just like, hey man,
obviously, you know how humans come into this world because it takes a mommy and a daddy to come together.
But Uncle Craig don't have.
And yeah, right. So, yeah,
You said mommy and daddy. You didn't say husband and wife.
I said mommy and a
You
daddy.
said mommy and
not
daddy?
a husband and wife. No, I say mommy and daddy. They come together, and there's special chemicals that men have and special chemicals that women have, and when those two come together, it can produce a baby.
Okay.
You'll get older and you'll understand a lot more, but right now that's kind of the core level of it, and it's called sex. When you're in an intimate situation, I'll give him sex.
How you do that?
You gotta, so the man, when he puts his penis inside of a woman's vagina,
Boy.
You put your penis on one?
he's gonna freak out. He's gonna freak out. Yeah.
You put your penis in mommy?
You should put it in her mouth, but nonetheless, but if you put it inside of her vagina, she can actually produce a baby. So, but you're too young for that right now.
Yeah.
You don't even understand that.
He just takes out a cigarette.
Yeah.
Stressed out.
Yeah.
He goes to school the next day with flowers. I
Yeah.
like to put my penis in
Yeah.
and make a baby
I always
with
thought
you.
I was going to be the dad that gave pointers, but instead I tried to veer him away. I never tried to teach him like shortcuts to get to.
You thought you were gonna be in there like, let put the pillow underneath there, son, and that's how you get the good
So
stroke
you want to
in.
get the top of it, like no.
Hospital socks, son.
Hospital
Hospital socks.
You want to strum it like a guitar.
You gotta strum it, bro. I swear. I don't know. I mean, like my dad, I'm grateful actually that he did give me that talk, and I was ready for that because I would hate to have, because I think I found that was around the same time I found out like Santa Claus wasn't real too, like around probably 7
You
or
had
8.
a rough year.
That was a good year.
Yeah,
You
there's
gave
a lot
up
going
Santa, discovered vagina.
I left the Matrix, yo. Like I was in a childhood Matrix, and then I just got the real deal on life, man. I kind of wish I could go back,
Yeah.
I wish I could go back.
Yeah, Izzy said she didn't believe in Santa Claus. She was like, Santa's not real. I was like, damn, it's gone already. I was like, who told you this? Someone at school was like, that kid's a fucking idiot.
Right. It's a shame too
I was
because
that
Santa
kid.
Claus is the easiest.
I was that
I
kid
was
too,
that
but
kid.
not like I just wasn't running around saying it. It was like I knew.
Oh, you just knew?
Pieces
My
of
parents,
shit.
we didn't do Christmas, so my parents was just like,
Oh.
we're not doing it. Ain't no Tooth Fairy, ain't no Santa Claus. I was like,
Pieces of
came
shit.
in
Y'all some
like
pieces
that.
of
But I
shit.
never said, they was like, just don't, other people believe, so don't just say it. But if somebody got on my nerves, it'd be like, check this out.
Weaponizing Santa?
I'm about to ruin your day. Yeah.
Look at your shoes. Santa don't
how'd
exist.
how'd you do your sex talk with your kids?
Me?
Yeah.
As really as it came along, I would discuss things that were going on. I would never like
Like, sit down, children,
sit
gather
down.
around.
This is gonna happen one day.
Hey, you
All right.
put out the puppets.
It was always sit on it. Don't have sex till you could afford to.
Okay.
Cause I ain't taking care of no goddamn kids. It's mostly if you can't
That's
afford
solid
a
advice,
hotel
though.
room.
Don't have sex until you can afford
then
to. I
you-
wish people knew that.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to fuck you in a car, they ain't worth it. Know your value.
Know your value. Son, if she wants to fuck you in a car, know your
Told him
value,
that
son.
too. Don't get caught fucking in public. What's wrong with you? If you can't afford a room, the last thing you need is one of those
ticket.
watches looking for you for fucking outside of a school.
That's
Now
one
you gotta-
thing, bro. You gotta be thankful for it. I never got caught in a car because how you explain that shit to your old?
I got caught in a car.
I never got caught in a car.
They let us go, but
The
they-
cop?
Wow.
yeah, but after explaining all the stuff, they're like, there's a school right down the block. And I'm like, we ain't see no school.
How old
It's
were
a
you?
house converted to. I just turned. I want to say like 28.
Okay.
We was in Long Beach.
You can
and-
literally get what is it? Sex
Registered
what is it?
sex offender,
That's
yeah.
the thing,
Yeah,
because
I mean,
there
it's
was
If
a-
you take a piss outside of a school,
Yeah,
like,
There was
yeah.
a house that was converted into.
once
one
your
of
dick
those
is out
daycares.
around the school, you are a
That's
sex
over,
offender.
bro.
That's just it.
That shit changes. That changes.
It don't
everything.
matter what happened.
doesn't matter what it
I had to
is,
pee,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
It don't
yeah.
matter.
Is one of
I
those
won't use the
houses-
bathroom. I was at my daughter's parent teacher conference. I had to pee. I was like, I'm not about to pee here in the school.
Oh, it's so fun. Them little ass
The
toilets.
Toilets are so
Heck
small,
no.
bro.
Like I need a little kid coming in at the right
Oh,
time.
yeah, no.
Heck no. I was like, I will just pee on myself or go home.
I hate when kids come to the bathroom when I'm in there. Like whether I'm in the movie
It's
theater or
weird,
whatever.
bro.
Like,
It is
I'm like, who you with? Like, what do you like?
Yeah.
I do not like it at
Yeah.
all.
Just me and my other little friend.
Nah. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah, I'll hold my piss for that. Wait till
yeah,
they finish.
no. You can't be in here by yourself. I'm an
Yeah.
adult.
Do you remember in elementary school were there kids that used to pull their pants all the way down?
Yes.
Yeah, I used to, there's this kid named Ash Neal that used to do that.
He
man.
putting everybody on blast
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
First
I'm
and
telling
last.
This kid Ash Neal used to pull his things all the way down
He
the
still
urinal,
does
all
it
the way
too.
down.
My little
yo.
cousin used to do that.
Yeah.
My boy used to flash every class. He just go to the bathroom and on the way he's pull his
Come on,
joint out on
man.
everybody.
Oh,
He did that all in fifth
he's
grade.
bold. He's bold.
Fifth grade.
Yeah,
is
he-
kind of
Fifth grade,
a
that's
thing.
wild.
He
He's a
lowered
sex
all
offender.
our self-esteem.
Yeah, 5th grade, you know that's a no-no. That's a
He was
some
walking
no-no
around with
about it.
adult junk. We were still bald. He had fur.
Fur.
Yeah, y'all see it. You know what
I would
it
have been whipping it out too. if
Come to
I
find out he was
still-
held back like 3 years.
I still haven't told my daughter about penises. I gotta figure out how to do that without making it super weird.
There'll always be
Pull
that
out the
one little
puppets
weird
again.
kid that gets.
Yeah.
There's always the
It's the
weird kid that
puppets,
gets
right?
naked and gets in the pool. You're like, ah, shit. Now I gotta explain penises.
Because
She's
it's
never seen a
different.
naked little boy?
No, it's different if she has brothers or something like that, right?
Cousins?
Cousins.
She has cousins, but all her cousins are older. There's no cousins her age.
Oh.
They're all older. And if I ever heard about that, I'd
Right.
be hot.
Well, yeah.
It was hot. We didn't have no swimsuit. We was like, just take it
Yeah.
off, get in the
Nah,
pool.
nigga. That's when you would see
So
the worst
she's
of
not
me.
around babies ever.
No.
Oh, okay.
So and the other little girl that they had, I mean, they had a little girl, like a, a little niece, and so, it was a girl. But I'm
Is
like,
that just some hood shit?
What?
Like, it's hot. They cut the sprinklers on. You ain't got no swimsuit. Just take your
I
clothes.
just remember you
and
be in
get
your
there.
underwear. I never
Yeah,
seen
underwear,
no
but
kids.
Yeah,
not
not
naked.
naked.
I've been
kids.
naked.
Not.
It was a different time when you guys were
Yeah. Like babies.
in New York.
Babies, you naked.
Yeah, yeah.
Babies, but
Yeah.
like not kids.
Because
Like,
the diaper
like,
couldn't get wet.
Yeah. So then I'm like, I gotta explain this to her before someone tells her and she fucking Googles it. You
Oh
know?
shit.
Mm.
Yeah, that's my
the
biggest
last
Oh,
thing
you
fear.
don't want
see is
Google
penis
images,
on your-
yeah.
Yeah, that's
rough.
my
Yeah.
biggest. Because now she's always like, "How do you spell this? What's this mean?" I'm like, I don't need her to hear penis, and then now she's
That only
like,
come in adult size, Dad.
P, sounding out penis at home. P, in that,
How,
in
how,
that.
old, how old is he?
6.
Oh yeah, you.
Oh yeah.
I gotta have this talk eventually.
I mean, it's just about like if I was in your position, maybe just straight up about it. Like
It's better than
straight
learning
up.
from a 6th grader who
'Cause
gives
it's gonna
all
be
the
too-
wrong
it's
Or
the
another
name-
6-year-old.
Or
that
a
don't know
Brandon
what the hell
Brody,
they're talking
like,
about.
where that talks everything at the lunch table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
Strum it like a guitar,
Yeah.
Dad.
So we just got different body parts. You built
So,
it.
because she was asking me once, she was like, "Why do you stand up when you pee? Is it coming from your belly button?" And I was
Wow.
like,
That was your chance.
Yep.
You could have did it right there.
Sure.
But what do you do?
Well, also, Chaz, do you have an Audi?
Well, I have
I
an
do not.
appendage.
I do not.
I have an appendage called a penis.
So I had to explain my appendage.
You know,
I
and
told her, I
for
said-
girls, yours is ours are outside.
I said all she knows so far is that boys and girls have different body parts
Yeah.
down. Because I
Have you ever
was
seen an elephant?
Daddy got a big dick. Go tell
You
the
know?
teachers.
like, "Daddy, yours isn't close to that big."
Yeah.
But
Tell
I
Miss
was,
Swanson.
but I was like, you see how you like, your mom and your Gigi, they have breasts, right? She's like, yeah. I was like, well, guys have different parts, and she's like, okay.
Go Dad.
Dad.
She flicks one.
I remember
Those
Kindergarten
are
Cop.
man
That
boobs. Very different.
y'all remember Kindergarten Cop? There was that Schwarzenegger
Right,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah, there was a boy that interrupted in the class. He's like, "Boys have penises and girls have vaginas."
He's like, well,
Thank
you
you.
taught them the basics.
So then I was like, I gotta make this move soon because we're getting too old.
Yeah, 6. She gonna hear that on the playground.
On the streets.
Yeah, on the
It's
streets.
out there.
And then she's gonna be searching. I gotta go through her search history. It's gonna be dicks all over the place.
Yeah, save yourself the trauma.
Yeah. But then I don't want her to be traumatizing me explaining dick to her. And I was like, hey,
So you gotta do it.
have to just be
Better than the
just be
internet.
straight up
how?
about it.
How you gonna have her do it?
I don't know.
Make a pawn it off?
Yeah.
Hey, the X man, but
Well, I mean, like
I don't
you
want
know,
to ever hear the word.
I have all
Type
boys.
penis in your search and see
Yeah.
what pops up. See
I have-
what you say is going to be better than what pops
I don't want
up.
this to.
I think you do.
come
I
up
think
on
you do.
mine.
You can pass that off. Like as a person who has all boys and grew up with all brothers, my mom passed off hella shit to my dad. Almost everything.
Yeah, but you're also a boy with a boy. If I had a son, there's no problem.
That's what I'm saying. Pass it off to yo. Like, yo,
I explain
talk to her
about
that.
penis though.
No,
Yeah,
talk to her
her
about
that.
penises.
She know.
Man.
How about
I
both
don't
of
know.
y'all?
Oh,
Oh.
look
Uh,
at
it
the mirror. Look at
seems
the
too-
mirror.
it seems like you're in
Got
trouble.
fucking glasses on. Good
It
idea.
seems like you're in
Shit.
trouble if both parents are sitting in a room to wait to discuss penis.
A little dramatic.
We
We need mommy and daddy need to talk to you. It's like,
Turn
you
the
guys getting
lights
a
down a
divorce?
little
Why is
bit.
that kids always?
Yes, but you don't need to worry about that right now.
Why?
That's not
Because
what
daddy
we're-
put his penis in somebody else, and this is what a penis is.
That's a twofer. That's a twofer. That's a
Into the teacher, you know.
Yeah, I was like, man. So then Smart was like, well, you should look at a book about it. And I was like, I'm failing as a parent if I can't do this. I just got to stop being a bitch about it.
Yeah,
You
That's mainly
talk
what
to
it
the
is.
boys about it yet?
yeah, they know.
He's like,
I mean, they know body parts. I don't know. They don't know the acts of
Sex.
how they know a man and a woman get together and make a baby. They don't know that.
How old
you
is
know
your
the ins
oldest
and
now?
outs. 7 and 9. So they don't know the ins and outs, but they know. No. But I always check in with
And
him
he's a
about.
cool 9-year-old, so the 5th graders be talking to him.
He is they're both very popular, very well liked.
Wow.
Because I was that 3rd grade kid that the 5th graders and 6th graders would talk
Yeah,
to, and they tell me all types of weird stories.
But they would.
They were all
How,
wrong.
how are the schools set up now though? Because I know it was probably a
It's
little
different. The
You're
4th
out
and
there-
5th have their own recesses,
Yeah.
and then they know the 5th graders and stuff like that, but they don't. They
Then
hang with their like
after-school
Kendrick
program.
hangs with his friends, but then also hangs with Keelan, and so Kendrick knows more older kids. Keelan for what? Like he don't have.
We had 4th graders bringing condoms to school.
That was wild,
3rd,
bro.
yeah, they were running trains on girls.
Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
wait.
It's LA, man.
Elementary?
Jesus.
Yes.
Train?
We weren't
Yeah,
doing that
like
4th
fifth
grade.
grade.
That's
Hell no.
insane.
Coming to school with condoms, I was like, damn, I can't.
Nah,
take
that's-
one of
that's-
We
those.
we did have
Wow.
some people who were smashing and pregnant by 6th grade.
I say
But
middle school is
fourth-
when it got crazy.
Yeah,
but
4th
for
was
me,
pretty.
elementary school was pretty.
Well,
tame.
6th grade was
Chill.
still elementary school when I was.
See, that's why I was asking, like, how is it set up?
Yeah, and then after school, everybody stayed.
Oh yeah.
I know I was
no,
kissing
yeah.
in the mouth in 5th grade. I know that's when I found out about French kissing in 5th grade.
I'm not kissing
For
for
sure.
sure. No.
That's
I was
what
kissing
I
in the
learned.
mouth.
I remember my first
was
kiss in the
way
mouth. I
too
got
late.
hard immediately. That much I remember. She just did it. And I mean, the minute her tongue touched my tongue, I was like, "Pow! Let's go. What is this? What's happening? I'm ready. I don't know what this is, but I'm ready."
And what'd your
You
teacher?
did
How'd
have
your,
the,
how'd your
the
teacher feel?
I was like, she did it at my house actually.
Wow.
I had
And I
my
was
first
like,
kiss in the
wowzers.
girls' bathroom, elementary school.
Back when they used to drag boys in the bathroom.
No, this was we both.
Oh no!
we both
stop.
said we're gonna go to the bathroom at this
okay.
time.
That's what we did. We bet
Yeah.
we'd make because she was in a
Oh,
different class. I was in
man.
a class. I was like at 1:15, we're going out into the hallway to French kiss. You know what I
Okay.
mean? That was a thing.
She's like, meet me in the girls' bathroom. I was like, all right.
I was in middle school already.
Imagine you couldn't get out the class. Teacher be like, no, nobody's going
She's
to the bathroom.
waiting for me.
Yeah, she feels like she stood up.
Then you
Yeah.
see her with somebody else. He made it. How many people did you invite?
I think I was 12. I think I was 12.
First kiss at 12.
I was like 12 or 13.
That one, that
15.
kind.
How old?
I was 15.
I think I was
Yeah.
12.
Late.
Like,
Yeah,
late.
you could you might
I
as well
was
smash
fingering
after
by
that.
that
You
age.
coulda-
I smashed at 14. So
Damn.
I was about to say I was a year
Nah,
away
nah.
from smashing at
I was about
15.
15.
Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't take that long.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was in high school, but
I
that was
smashed at
first
17.
kiss, I'm pretty sure.
I was
an
16.
early bloomer. But like I said, the girl I dated couldn't get pregnant. She was older than me. So she
Yeah.
was like, "We doing this now."
Hey,
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, that's
Watched a few videos.
it was the
Yes,
girls that were
yes.
aggressive when I was younger too. I was just scared because basketball literally kept me focused from everything else. Like I was like, I gotta do this. It kept my grades up. It kept like I was so locked in on sports. If I wouldn't have had sports, I would have been all over the place.
Yeah.
Even with my dad in the house, we probably would have just got into it a lot
Yeah.
because I wouldn't have had anything to focus on.
This is why I keep Izzy super busy and stuff. And I want her to have these goals now. It's like, I
Yeah.
want you to be the best at something. I tell you all the time, dude, I don't care how fucking nuts it sounds. I want you to be the best at something. And so
Yeah.
she's really into gymnastics now. She's really into being athletic. Great. This is what we do all the time. Right? I go like, I look at Serena and Venus, right? I look at all these girls.
Ruben's cousin,
Ruben's cousin.
Ruben Warren. His cousin is the. She just won the gold medals.
Oh, for real?
The light skinned one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you're talking
what's
about.
it-
I know his
what is her
cousin.
name? She just did the Nike commercial.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I know
her.
you're talking about.
Oh wow.
Sha'Carri Jackson.
No.
No. Sha'Carri Richardson is the track girl, but no.
Okay.
But stuff like that, stuff like that. I go like, when you stay close to
Jackson.
them, when you stay close to them, and you're involved in everything, and I'm there all the time, and you're like a pseudo coach, you know, and
Yeah.
then it's like I'm gonna keep you involved, but like we have goals, dog. We got goals. I don't care what this little nigga want to do. We got goals. This nigga got to work around your time. You know what I'm saying? He don't get to, hey, meet me at the practice. Nah, nigga, because we got more practice at the practice.
No,
We're
it was
trying to-
shit, I
half
can
half
get it.
days is when stuff
Dude,
went down for us. When we had a half day of school, man, that was you knew that it was like you knew there was like a party coming up after. We used to have little house parties, little half day
High
parties.
school happened when we started having parties at the football games. That's when.
Oh, that's when
things-
stuff
Wait,
was
yeah,
so
that's when
where
stuff got-
did you meet this ovarian cancer survivor?
That's cool.
Nigga,
At
None of that.
14.
That's cool.
that couldn't have
In high
babies
school.
and was just like nutting me.
Yeah.
First timer, let's go.
High school, man. It was just we were in the same. I think
That's
we were
like
banned
up here.
Did she have,
I
like,
didn't have sex till
PCOS or something?
17
That's a great
because
question.
I didn't
I
think
have,
I
no
could fit a
idea.
condom.
I have no idea. I just knew that she couldn't procreate, and I said, "Oh, that's the only thing I was worried about."
How does she know that already?
She probably
She was like
probably-
17,
yeah.
18.
It's Could be like a symptom of PCOS or something like that.
Because she couldn't get a period either.
Wow.
I was a late
It was
grower.
full all the time. It was
Oh,
just
wow.
let's go.
She had a vagina, right?
Yeah. That's the thing with the ball sack on the bottom.
Is that the thing with the ball sack?
Not just opened up her pee hole really wide.
Yeah, she had these nuts, right? Wait, what?
You never heard of vagina nuts?
Yeah, you got it.
Come on, this is the vagina. My dad never had to talk with me.
Yeah.
This is the vagina. This is the
Everybody
pee
knows
hole.
about it, you remember?
Those are vagesticles.
But just the
She said, "You put your penis inside my pee hole. It opens really wide." Oh, okay.
No, for some reason she loved anal, but she had these little.
I used to get her vagina so hard.
You ever choke on a clit?
Everybody grew up with that friend who did shit like that. You knew they was lying. Like I remember one time we were talking about blue balls, and we had this dude that was always lying. And the first time I got mine, I was asking my boy, I was like, "Yeah, it hurt, blah blah." And the dude goes, "Yeah, I just pee mine out."
What?
And everybody's like, "Nigga, what do you have?" Because that ain't what that is, bro. You need to go see a doctor. Go to somebody clinic because
Y'all don't
what are you talking about? He was like, "No, you just pee it out." We was like, "No,
This
no."
dude had me thinking the first time you have sex with a girl, green stuff comes out. And I was like, what? This was in like 4th grade. I was like,
Jesus. But you got to think, now that we're adults, you got to think about how many people were lying back then
Yeah,
about shit.
for
We didn't
sure.
know that a lot. I've been having sex. Like these niggas was lying.
Well, one rumor that I've heard that's kind of I've heard is true. I still have never tried it, but there was a guy named Black. He sold drugs. He was
Black
like,
what? You might as well give
that was
the
his
last
name.
name.
That's all I knew him as. I remember we were on the
Black's
stoop.
the only one like, yeah, you put me out on
No,
blast.
Black. We was like teenagers. He was definitely in his mid-20s, and I remember him telling us like, "Yo, if you want to know if a girl's burning, put a little earwax on your finger, and then put it in there. And if she squirms, then you know she got something." I
heard
never
that, too.
forgot that. I
I
never
never
forgot
tried
that.
it.
You heard of that
Is
too?
real?
I heard of that. I never
Man,
tried it.
You
I
might be giving her something.
always
For some
I usually
earwax?
keep my ears clean.
Well,
East Coast
something with the
cats is
acid in your
gross.
earwax and their pH or something. There's some kind of chemical
There's
reaction.
probably some
you
kind
add
of
to
real
them.
bad science to
There's
that.
some
Sounds
science
like
to it,
some
I
old
believe.
slave shit.
Test him.
Oh.
that's a
Not
good
yet.
Hell
Keon
no.
said we gotta get out of here. You got somewhere to be. You gotta pick up the children's.
Where you at, Key?
Well, she just told me she's picking them up, but yeah, we gotta go anyways.
Oh, okay. It's about that time.
Yeah.
Brandon Brody, where you at? Where can the
Yeah,
people
where you at,
find
Brody?
you, man?
Yeah, guys. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at Brody the Joker, Brody the Joker. Find out all my upcoming shows and just show some love, show support. Come hang out, talk to me.
Brody came Sunday and ripped a comedy live show. I appreciate you had a great set,
thank
bro.
you. I had a really good time,
you
man. I
ripped
had a
that
really and I
piece.
got a new bit in. I never did that TV joint on stage ever.
No, it was killing. You was killing.
That was a new one, so I'm happy. Chaz got a great thing going on, so
I
y'all need to
appreciate
check
you,
out
dog.
Comedy Live. I don't know where
It's
it's gonna
on
come
Me
out.
Sundays,
neither, but
right?
the live part is
Yeah.
whenever it will
Yeah.
air. Who knows?
Yeah,
but the
Chaz
live
knows.
part is,
He had that audience engagement. He hosts the show too, so it was a great. It was a
was a
great
good
lineup.
time.
There was free food,
Yeah.
free drinks. It
was a
was.
good time.
It's not going to be
time.
when you come. I'm going to
Yeah,
charge
yeah.
for that. Got to
Gregory?
keep the lights on. At Craig Wayne's on everything. Like I said last week, still working on Miramax to get this audition show up and going for Scary 6.
Keon, no, already no. The free no.
At Craig Wayne's on everything.
You can find me at I'm Chaz Rogers at I'm Chaz Rogers. March 21st, I'm in Boise, Idaho with Shantae Wayne's Lounge at the End of the Universe. And May 8th through the 10th, Charlotte, North Carolina, Comedy Club at Ducksworth. And then May 29th and 31st, I'm in Brody's hometown, Washington, D.C. at the D.C. Comedy Loft.
I love the loft.
I haven't been. She was like, yo, it's
I
nuts.
love it.
She said it was bananas there. And
great.
then you can catch
Love it.
Lacaroni and Chaz on our YouTube page.
Is that the one with the high
Tuesday.
stage?
They have 2 rooms. So they have a room upstairs and then a basement room. The basement room is what
Basement
I
room's the
did.
one.
Oh,
Dope.
glorious.
Yeah, she said DC.
Is
She's
that
like,
the
you
one
gonna
at the
love it.
hotel?
No, it's like
Okay.
in this. It's weird because you don't.
It's just.
It doesn't look like a comedy. It looks like almost like a, what do you call those things?
Like
the
a row
house in San
house. Like a
Francisco.
row house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like. But you go in and the big room is upstairs, and then the basement room is probably like the size of the Yoo-Hoo room at Flappers, but it's a low basement ceiling too, and it's just like
What spot did you say to eat?
in DC.
Yeah.
What do you? I
you
would say
mentioned
go-
mumbo
go-
sauce.
if
Now you mentioned the best crab.
I think Jerry's Seafood has a really good crab cake. They're in Annapolis, Maryland, but you get this thing called a crab bomb. It's gonna cost you like $50, but it's worth every bite.
I got $50. What's
Yeah,
it
if you
called?
have-
You said Jerry's.
Jerry's Seafood, yeah.
You
Jerry's
said that's
Seafood.
where?
There's one in Annapolis. I can't remember what the other location is, but
It's Annapolis in DC.
no,
It's
it's
in
outside.
Maryland.
It's outside Maryland, yeah. But I think they're the best crab cake. You can find a good crab cake at a lot of places in Maryland, regardless. You know, there's another place I think it's called Clyde's I wonder if they're still open. There's the Hamilton too. You can go to the Hamilton.
If you're in
Bougie ass little
if you're in
spot in
Maryland,
DC.
you definitely want to go to Jimmy's.
Jimmy's.
Yes. Excellent. Get
I went to 2 places.
Get the egg roll.
I can't remember where though.
Mm-hmm.
One was I stopped on the way to the airport because everybody was saying you got to go to this one.
Henry's Soul Food.
I don't know because all I wanted was crab cakes when I was
you
out
just wanted
there.
crab cakes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This wasn't when I was in DC. This is when I was in Baltimore.
Did you like the
Oh, yeah,
crab cakes
Baltimore.
when you went? Did you enjoy it?
I can't eat them anywhere else now.
Exactly. That's what made me mad when I moved to Cali. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, like the things y'all are serving and calling crab cakes, it
No.
pissed me
It's
off.
not
I was
blue
like, y'all
crab.
don't even
Once I got
understand.
the crab
Baltimore's
cakes in
fire.
Baltimore, I was like, I
Blue
can't.
crab.
Same
I
thing.
can't do this anywhere else.
It's
Like,
It's
crazy.
crazy.
it's insane. That's how I feel about tacos.
And they were
though, like,
huge.
or like Mexican
Oh, yeah,
food.
yeah,
If it's
exactly.
not, even Texas, I'm like, but if it's not like Arizona, California,
Yeah.
and when I go to the East Coast and have Mexican, I'll be like,
We
this
don't
shit
do
is
tacos.
trash.
We don't
bro.
do tacos in DC like that. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
good.
It's not.
And
the
just like
fresh guacamole.
a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
After New York, I couldn't eat it I was like, I want a slice. You're charging me $5 for this half-ass. Like,
yeah,
no,
both,
I can go
yeah,
to.
yeah.
In New York, it's $1, bro, and it's delicious.
fire.
Like,
Not to mention a chopped cheese.
yeah, I'm like, nah.
New
So
York,
yeah,
man.
being traveled messes up a lot of stuff
Yeah.
for you because
Yeah.
you're like, this is like this ain't it. So I feel
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for watching.
Oh,
yo.
sorry, I'm doing KeonPoli.com on everything. May my road, I start out on the road. I'm Chicago, Detroit, Vegas, Vancouver. Edmonton. You guys check those out. On my link tree as well, that it goes right to the ticket link. You don't have to search for it. And make sure you look out for my bi-monthlies at Flappers every other month. I do the bi-monthlies there. Last one sold out. Hopefully this one sells out. Well, this will be aired by now, so
It's
we'll
a good
see.
ass time. It's a good ass show.
Yeah, and have you done it yet?
No.
What are you doing Friday?
It's called Keon, Poli, and Friends, right?
Yep. What are you doing
I
Friday?
guess I wasn't your friend.
I just started them.
Friday, I'm down. I'm there.
Okay, cool. I got the lineup done.
Let's
And
go.
Brandon Brody's on the show.
Yeah,
Hey.
also find me at Brody the Joker. I will be performing at Flappers for Keon
Well,
Poli
this will be aired way after. Yeah. So you already did it.
Okay,
You already did it.
So I just did, man. I had a great show, Keon, man. Let me tell you, thanks again for the opportunity.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. Look out for Brutally Honest, and yeah, go to my website. It has all my links.
And put your questions down in the comments, man.
Yeah.
It's happening.
All right, y'all.
We're back with another episode of Daddy Issues.
Yeah. It was amazing.